We've got a baby who was left in a high school bathroom. So some girl gave birth to a baby in a high school bathroom and did not call the police and did not give the baby someplace. So girls who have babies can give their babies anywhere they want. They can take them to the police station with no questions asked within the first 2 weeks of life. They can just say, I don't want this child. We got called for that baby. And I thought, wow, if someone didn't find that baby, if that trash went out, that baby would have been dead. My name is Kathleen Pollard Vithonagay, and I've been a foster parent in Saratoga for about 15 years now. So we've had about 40 foster children, but we've only adopted 4 children. So we adopted my daughter Gracie, who is now almost 12 years old, and we adopted my son Nicholas, and he's 10, and he was one who was 3 pounds 8 ounces. And we thought there's no way this child was going to survive because he came home so small and so tiny with so many medical issues. And then 4 years ago, we got a call for a little girl who has shaken baby syndrome. And that is a disease where when a parent gets frustrated with a crying baby, they pick up the baby and they shake the baby. It's like having a concussion in the brain. The brain shakes and traumatizes the brain. So the baby had major brain damage, and her eyes were damaged. They said she would never walk. They said she'd never talk or see. But we took her in, and now she is walking, talking, and seeing. But she's at 1% of all shaken babies who have shaken baby syndrome who survive. And then a week after we got her sister, who was also very, very badly abused and neglected from birth until we got her, and she was 2.5 when we got her. And we adopted both of those 2 little girls, and they're Emily and Ava, and now they are 5 and 7. I tell them, some of you came from my tummy, and some came from my heart.
My name's Tommy Vithonagay, and I have 4 foster siblings. It impacts them a lot because they have a family now, and they're not going in and out of like the foster care system. Having these people come in and out of my life sometimes it's hard, but it kind of changed my life because you like have an emotional and like physical bond with them, and it changes your life. But then when they leave, it like you're never gonna see them again, so it's kind of hard.
So the objective of Unity Care is that we provide quality youth and family programs for the purpose of creating healthier communities. So we focus on what we call our 5 pillars of success, which is housing, employment, education, unconditional care, and well-being. And our priority is to serve kids that are in the foster care system and other kids that are at risk to entering the foster care system or just at risk in their community. Unity Care serves about 6,500 youth and families a year across a platform of 18 different programs, really focusing on kids and families that have been impacted by the foster care system.
So the worst conditions some of the people have come into my home are some of the kids have been like thrown against walls, or they've been beaten, or they've been like left alone in the dark and stuff, or they've left one of them was left under a mattress in a garage, like rolled up.
And foster care, unfortunately, is a system that is broken because it hasn't done well in really serving kids for that main purpose and ensuring that kids are healthy and safe. Because these children are consistently moved, or they have gaps. They have gaps in their development. They have gaps in how they think about and how their perspectives on life. It creates gaps. And these children, I consider, are the most at-risk children on our globe because they go under the radar and people forget about them, right? That you have kids that have been removed from their home because, the kids can't pick their parents, right? Have been removed from their home, and then all of a sudden now find themselves as young adults and they're homeless. That is, I consider that to be really criminal by the system. 2 years, on average, 2 years. 60% of those children that have aged out of foster care, within 2 years, homeless, incarcerated, pregnant, on drugs, significant alcohol and drug abuse. There's significant challenges that happens when kids age out.
It's out that we need more foster parents, especially in our community, because we are so fortunate here. And we need more families who are educated and know how to take care of kids. And what we can do here is different than what other people can do in different communities. Foster kids from our county, Santa Clara County, has so many kids who need a home.
That you have the power to do something. And that power that you have within yourself, you activate it by saying, I want to get involved. And these kids should have the same access and opportunities to be successful as anybody else. And they should not be labeled because they're in foster care. Because again, you can't pick your parents, right?
They really come to us with absolutely nothing at all. Nothing except the clothes on their back. Nothing. Nothing at all. So we have to go shopping and buy them new clothes, new shoes. And to see a child who gets a brand new pair of shoes for the first time sometimes, a 4-year-old who's never had a brand new pair of shoes, that makes them the happiest child in the whole world. I mean, they think they can jump higher and run faster. It's such a joy. It is such a joy to see them like that.